dears, welcome back to BitFocus. As in our previous video, we have learned how to define variables in Python. So you can find the video in the playlist in channel BitFocus. Please try not to forget to subscribe to get benefited from our next video. So in this video, we will learn about strings and casting in Python. You see, in this session we will learn casting. For example, how to cast or convert integer into float, float into integer, string into integer or float, but they are literals. And about the strings and string methods, there are some methods for strings in Python which are very helpful. We can use them like strip, len, lower, upper, replace or split. And finally we will learn about command line input. Come to text editor. I'm using Visual Studio Code. No matters what text editor are you using. So first of all, we should create a new file. Give the name session4 to this file, and we save this file into Python chart. Okay, now we should define some variables. For example, num1, its value is 23, it is an integer. Num2 is float, like 23, 0.50, and num3 is 23. So you see, it is a number, but because it is inside double quotation, so it is a string. They are the variables we have defined, and now we should start casting. How to cast or how to convert these variables into each other, like float into integer, integer into float, or string literal, not string text or string character. It is string literal. It is a number but a string. So now there are three methods: integer, float, and str. So you see, these three methods, or they are called constructors, they are used to cast a number. First of all, we want to cast this integer into float. How? Float is used here. Float num1. So now it is casted into float. Now it is not c1, is not an integer, it is a float. So now print c1. Come to PowerShell, and because I am not in that directory, first I should go to Python chart, Python session4. You see 23.0. So now it's not an integer, it is a float. If you want to show the type c1. Now you see it is float. Also you can cast to cast this one. This one is a float. Now we should cast it into integer. If we cast it into integer, this area or the floating point area is removed. Only 23 is left. So how? Integer num2. Now we should display the type. What type this it uses now? So you see integer, it was float, now it is integer. If you want to display the value, come here and type C2. So you see 23, the floating area is removed, and this one is a string. So how to cast it into float now? Float, sorry, num2, not 1, num3, and now come here and display what value has it taken. So 3. You see 23.0. Why? Because first it was a string, it was casted into float, and because it is float, so it has taken floating area of 0. Okay, this was casting. We have learned, and it is very easy. Try to remember these 3 methods. They are used for casting. Casting in Python is very easy than other programming languages. Now come here, and now we should learn something new about about string and its methods. Its methods is replace, which is used for replacing. Split, to split comma separated value. Apple, lower, and there is another external, yes, strip, which is used to remove the blank spaces from beginning and end of a variable, or length, to show the length or how many characters are there in a variable. First we should define a variable. For example, department information technology. So it is a variable, but it is a string. Try to remember it is a string. No matters if you want to put them into single quotation, it is also correct in Python. Okay, first of all, now we want to replace information into something else, or a technology. So come here and change technology, replace technology. So department name of variable, replace. What do we want to replace? We want technology. With what? Replace this with what? With system. Print G. Sorry, what is the problem? I have made a mistake. And permission technology department replace. And so department. I think I'm so sorry, I've made a mistake here. Technology. G is left, GY technology. So now and we should display G because the replacement is done in D variable, not in department. Again, come here and you see information system, or even you can replace only one character. For example, information technology. So information knowledge, for example, we want to replace only knowledge from here till there, knowledge with what, with a blank space. So G, information tick, it means it is abbreviated or it is contracted. Okay, and there are other variables we can use them. We want to change into uppercase. For example, department information technology, we should change it into uppercase first, the name of the previous variable, and then upper, only upper. It changes the lowercase characters into uppercase, I mean into capital letters. So you see, information technology, it was lowercase, now it is changed into uppercase, and this is the vice versa of upper. It changes uppercase into lowercase. strip is very helpful. Why? Because it removes the blank spaces from the beginning and end of a variable. Now, for example, we try the name of a person, Peter. So you see there is a space at the beginning and at the end. Now come here and name .strip. So name.strip, it means that remove the first blank space and the end blank space from this variable, from which one? From name. So now how is, first we should put this into another variable. For example, no space, it is the name of a variable. You are free name, because it helps us to see better or to feel it better. For example, name strip. So now we can print it, print no space. Okay, here and you see Peter, no space at the beginning and at the end. How to show the first one, to see the space name? You see there is a space here. And len is used to show length of a variable or length of value of a variable. And len what? Show me len of department, how many characters are here in this variable. So len department, now you see 22. It means there are 22 characters, including space. Space is also a character. There are 22 characters into this department. You can count it to see. Or how about Peter? Name. It is 5 to blank spaces. It is 7. It must be 7 now. How? Name. You see 7 because 2 spaces are here. So how about this one? No space. It must be 5. So now let us see. It is 5 because 2 spaces are removed now. So other variables are also very easy. Split and split. You can use split to split a bunch of strings, or better to say, split is used to separate our multi-value variables with comma. it is used to comma separate a bunch of strings. How? For example, students. Ahmad, Dan, John. So you see there are three names in this variable, and now we should use split. Split for what? Split for students. Split. Now we should see. I'm sorry, I made something wrong. Okay, now you see. Now you see that they are separated. First you should separate here and then you can. So how is to show only without split? You see, now it is not like array, but in our previous printing it was like array. I mean, inside array they are separated by comma when you use a split. Okay, now we have finished this part. I hope you have learned how to use strings, or how to define strings in Python, and how to use the methods which are for strings. They are very easy and they are very important. Please try to remember them. I put them into command, and now we should learn something different. In here, I mean in this part, we should learn how to define a command line input. I mean an input which takes the value from us in command line on runtime. So for example, we should show a message: enter your name. In command line, this message is shown: enter your name. When it takes or receives the name from us, it should put it, or it should assign it into a variable. This method is used to take or to receive a value from us in command line. Now we will see. So again, enter your last name. So when you type your last name, it should be assigned into this variable. And at the end, we will show a message, for example, welcome who? First name, sorry, concatenate with name, concatenate with a space, to not merge name and last name together, to be a space between them, and then last name. So now we will see. Enter your name, for example, John. Enter your last name, Drew. Welcome, John Drew. So you see, first it receives your name and has assigned it into a variable name, and it was waiting for your last name to type. So you have also typed your last name here, and then it has shown that welcome John Drew. It is very easy. Also you can use them with variables like integer, like float, to add them together. I mean, you can use sum, multiplication, and minus. So please guess how to define two variables two integer variables or two float variables here and to add them together, to minus from each other, to multiply them. So please guess, it is your homework. I hope you have learned from here. That was our lesson in this session. I hope you have learned something. So please try to subscribe to our channel BitFocus to get benefited from our other videos. Thank you.